As much as we love reading or watching fictional horror stories, there is a special level of creepiness when it comes to real-life scary stories shared by strangers on Reddit. These Redditors revealed that the nightmares they experienced were things that actually happened to them and are not made up. And once you read these tales, you won't be able to sleep ever again. So turn off the lights and hold on to your blankets. We're sharing the Reddit stories that'll make you question everything. But before we start, make sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment down below. If you love horror stories, we have a ton more where those came from, and Reddit users are always coming up with new ones. You don't want to miss a single story. No. 3. The Ghost Box. A young mother was alone at her home for the first time since her husband passed away 3 months prior. She felt his absence like a physical weight on her chest. One day, she and her son were playing near the bookshelf, and he pulled out a strange box. It was intricately carved with symbols she couldn't decipher. Intrigued, she opened it. Suddenly, the air grew freezing cold. An eerie green light filled the room. Startled, she shut the box quickly, unsure of what she'd unleashed. Days passed, but unexplainable things occurred. Doors slammed, whispers echoed in the dead of night, and objects moved on their own. Then she learned of a local legend, a tale of a sorcerer who crafted cursed artifacts to trap souls within. Could the box hold her husband's trapped soul? And was he trying to communicate with her through the supernatural occurrences? Torn between fear and hope, she decided to confront whatever was inside the box. With trembling hands, she opened Italiano. A gust of wind blew, extinguishing the candles and plunging the room into darkness. Then a voice echoed, raspy and weak. It spoke of a curse, of a need to be freed. The mother understood. The box wasn't merely holding her husband's soul. It was trapping him, consuming him. Filled with determination, she refused to let her husband become another victim of the curse. The mother began researching ancient texts, seeking a way to break the curse. Her quest led her to a secluded meadow where, under a full moon, she performed a ritual. Chanting words of power, she directed the spirit to an urn, banishing it from the box. As dawn broke, the room fell silent. The box, now empty, became a vessel of memories, holding only trinkets and mementos of her late husband. While the haunting had ended, the mother's bond with her husband deepened, proving that even in death, love and remembrance can conquer fear. Number 2, the abandoned house. A drifter known as Wanderer stumbled upon a dilapidated house during his travels. Curiosity piqued. He decided to spend the night there. He explored the dusty rooms, each filled with remnants of the past, cobwebs, old furniture, and faded photographs. As night descended, the temperature dropped, sending shivers down his spine. Strange noises echoed in the silence, floorboards creaking, whispers carried on the wind. Wanderer, though initially skeptical, couldn't shake off a growing sense of unease. Unable to bear the oppressive atmosphere any longer, he retreated to his car, hoping for the comfort of sleep. But as he settled in, the tires screeched against the concrete driveway. A sense of dread washed over him. Was he truly alone in this forsaken place? Determined to find answers, he ventured back into the house. Armed with a flashlight, he ascended the creaking staircase, each step echoing his pounding heart. On the second floor, he discovered a diary chronicling the life of the former inhabitant. The diary entries spoke of joy and sorrow, Lau and loss painting a vivid picture of a life well lived. Yet as the pages turned, a darker narrative emerged. The entries became frantic, hinting at a sinister presence lurking within the house. Fearful, yet resolute, Wanderer continued his exploration. He found a hidden compartment containing old photographs of a family, their faces pale and haunting. One image in particular chilled him to the bone, a portrait of a woman standing on the very staircase he'd climbed, her eyes hollow and lifeless. Overwhelmed by a profound sadness, Wanderer realized the house wasn't merely a dwelling. It was a repository of souls, each with its own story to tell. As the first rays of sunlight pierced through the grimy windows, Wanderer descended the stairs. He carefully placed the diary and photographs back, hoping to disturb the spirits at rest. Stepping out of the house, he looked back. The structure seemed less menacing in the daylight, yet the lingering sense of unease remained. Before leaving, he paid his respects, promising to honor their stories. And as he walked away, the house stood silent, its secret safe in the hands of dust and time. No one buried alive. A person shared a horrifying tale of accidental entombment. Working as a mortician, they encountered a situation that challenged their perception of life and death. While embalming a deceased individual, they accidentally pricked their finger, causing blood to drip onto the corpse's face. Startled by the reaction, the mortician swiftly withdrew their hand. However, the incident sparked a chain of unsettling events. Bags beneath the eyes darkened, and the body unexpectedly twitched. Terrified, the mortician immediately contacted the attending physician, who attributed the reactions to natural bodily processes. Despite reassurance, the incident left a deep impact. Days later, the mortician received a chilling phone call. It was the deceased person's wife informing them that her husband had passed away a few hours earlier. Coincidentally, both incidents occurred during the same week. Troubled by the uncanny resemblance, the mortician confided in their spouse. They jokingly remarked, "Guess I killed him." Little did they know how prophetic those words would become. In a shocking turn of events, the mortician was charged with manslaughter. As they grappled with the accusations, a crucial piece of evidence surfaced. During the autopsy, the physician discovered that the time of death for both individuals was approximately 6 hours apart. Overwhelmed by grief, the mortician collapsed. Upon regaining consciousness, they faced a horrifying realization. Their actions had inadvertently led to the premature burial of 2 individuals. Consumed by guilt, the mortician confessed their role in the tragic events. Seeking solace, they turned to therapy to confront the trauma of their accidental actions. With the support of loved ones, the mortician gradually began to heal. Still haunted by the ordeal, they chose to continue working as a mortician, finding purpose in honoring the deceased and providing closure to grieving families. Which story did you find the most frightening? Tell us in the comments section down below. And if you're still awake, good luck getting some sleep now. Don't forget to leave a like before you go. Thanks for watching. See you next time.